everybody, it's hashtag FAQ Friday live from the Lake District, and recently there's been a number of hospitality businesses going under, and it really got me thinking. The UK hospitality is projecting a third of our industry going under, and I wanted to help and support you to know what signs to look for if you feel your business is heading that way, and some top tips to do now, and then when to engage a results focused business coach to help you so that you don't go under, to help and support you to achieve your goals in your business and actually keep going or sell for a really good value. So here's a comprehensive guide on how to know if your business is heading for trouble within 6 to 12 months from now, and when to bring in a results focused business coach to turn things around, to give you that helicopter view and strategy to help you to achieve more. So top signs your business could be going under would be declining cash flow and profit margins. So many businesses are talking about this already, but even if your revenue is stable or growing, dwindling cash flow or shrinking profit margins can signal trouble is coming. So watch out for difficulty paying suppliers or staff on time. That is a big red flag. Increasing your reliance on credit or overdrafts or your own personal. A lot of businesses are using their own personal savings. Higher costs with no corresponding rise in prices. So a top tip here would be review your cash flow forecast and profit loss statement monthly. I have this big thing about a scoreboard which has your cash flow, your balance sheet, and your profit and loss statement, so it helps you see the health of your business right now. Consistent decline in sales or customer retention. If you're seeing fewer new clients, repeat business dropping, or average order value falling, it's a red flag. So if your customer, your average revenue per customer is dropping, look at that and see what it is that you can do to change that. I was speaking to somebody the other day, and that's what was happening, and I said, so why are you still attracting the same customer if they can't afford what your product, facility and service is? You've got to change your ideal client avatar, and you've got to deliver to the new ideal client avatar who can afford more, rather than putting up with people who are sharing pots of tea, etc. So warning signs include seasonal slumps becoming long-term trends, reduced engagement or inquiries, declining website traffic or footfall. Some of these can be fixed within seconds, by the way. You can literally just change your and I think it's really important to make sure that you understand how to do this. I do, and I see it all the time. I'm great in crisis. But just ask me, just jump on a 20-minute free call, introductory call, to help and support you. But look at your customer journey on your website. Are you tracking it, and are you making sure that you're making most of it? Track sales trends by product, service, and compare month-on-month and year-on-year data, and what you're looking to gain. And if your break-even marker has changed dramatically, which a lot of people have with the rising costs, then don't just compare like for like from last year. Make sure that you've got it on the budget as well, a working budget, and what can you do, what ideas can you do to be able to help and support you to achieve more. Overworked owner or manager. If you or key team members are doing everything, marketing, operations, finance, customer service, constantly firefighting, and that is unsustainable in itself, but it could be burnout, resentment, them and us, or health issues, inability to step away from even a short break, or team members lacking clear roles or accountability. These are all signs, but can be turned around. All of these elements can be turned around. So it's not a bad thing, but the good thing is being aware and noticing. High staff turnover or low morale. People are your biggest asset. If employees are leaving all the time and you've got a problem, complaining or disengaged, business performance and reputation can deteriorate quite quickly. So start turning that mindset, turning the focus, turning the culture, turning all of the motivation elements, and look out for increased absenteeism or conflict, poor customer feedback tied to service levels, difficulty in hiring or keeping talent. That can be an issue, but all can be turned around. This is not a bad thing. This is just things to look out for, to actually turn these dials around to help and support you so you don't go under. But if you have mounting debt or unpaid bills, taking on more loans to survive, juggling payments or avoiding the HMRC can spiral fast. So that's where the final nail goes in the coffin with the HMRC. Warning signs: ignoring tax deadlines or pension obligations, borrowing from personal savings or family, mislease or supplier payments are big issues. Again, can be turned around. Loss of market relevance. If your competitors are innovating and you're stagnant, your offering could become outdated very quickly. And especially in these times, you've got to keep innovating, diversifying. Like I said earlier about if your clients are not the ones who can afford you now, change your ideal client to really work hard in making this happen. Ask yourself, when did you last refresh your offer or service, your product, facility or service? Are your customers choosing alternatives more often? Have you kept up to date with tech, trends and marketing? If you haven't, please get involved and ask me. Jump on a 20-minute no obligation call, introductory call, to help and support you to do something right now. Lack of strategic plan or direction. If you have no clear roadmap, no clear structure, no clear performance KPIs, and you're flying blind basically. And this is what happens. You end up with dark glasses on and not able to see what you should be able to see. That's why I'm wearing them today. Indicators: reacting to problems rather than planning proactively, no measurable goals or tracking systems, and you've got a confused team unsure what the priorities are, which is a real problem. So should you get a business results focused business coach? Well, making sure you hire the right person is the right thing to do. Hiring a business coach isn't just for emergencies, because if you only get them right at the end, it is a fight rather than an ease in turning a business around and helping and supporting you and the team. And it's best done before a crash. But here, the key times to bring one in before you hit rock bottom is always ideal. It's no point in, I've gone into liquidation, what should I do? Too late in a lot of circumstances, because you've already made the decision. But if you spotted even 2 or more of the signs that I've mentioned, it's time to act now. A coach can help you create a turnaround strategy, stabilise finances, prioritise quick wins to generate cash, motivate and align your team. But remember, all your team will have said, we're really great at what we're doing. We know what we're doing. Of course you do. You all know what you're doing, but things change. And we're not saying that anybody's not great. What we're saying is people miss the huge opportunities that you can take because they're working in the business, not on the business. And that's where a real results focused coach can see. And it's not here criticising by any stretch of the imagination. It's helping with a helping hand to help and support you to turn your business around. And I do get, when a business is failing, I always go in and I know it's like I'm the gun squad, and I'm not. I'm there to help and support everybody to live their best lives by being, physically, emotionally, financially, and mentally free from the businesses. That's what my mission is, to help busy business owners and managers to do that. But when you're stuck, you can't scale, you can't grow. So if you've plateaued and aren't sure what's next, or hitting the same revenue ceiling, it was Einstein who said, the biggest view of insanity is when you keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. That's the biggest view of insanity. A coach brings a fresh perspective and tested strategies. So when you know what to do, that's great, but you don't do it, that's when you need somebody to come in. Accountability is everything. Use a coach to be in action and accountability and actually turn the business around, turn those dials. A coach can ensure you follow through on your goals, delegate better, step into your leadership role, stop being the bottleneck, because the crutch of any business is normally the owner. And it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. It's being aware of it and getting that help and support when you need it. So when you're pivoting or restructuring, that's another time to get one. If you're changing your business model, introducing new offers, downsizing to survive or scaling to grow, you need strategic insight to navigate change efficiently. What to look for in a results-focused coach: proven track record. I get a lot of recommendations and referrals, but a proven track record with turnarounds and growth, experience in your industry or with your business model, focus on practical action over the theory. There's a lot of business coaches out there, got great theory, get great awards, as in certificates of how to be a coach, but have they actually experienced it as well? And that's the big thing to look for. Custom tools, templates and training for your team is so important, and high accountability and honest feedback. So a lot to take in there, but I want to help our industry to keep surviving and thriving. So please take this information I've given you as top tips and start implementing them now to help and support you, or jump on a 20-minute introductory call so I can help and support you further. So as always, alison@ajlakes.com. Give me an email, give me a message, private message on any of the social media channels, and I'll pick it up. But look after yourselves and keep going. You've got amazing businesses. You're here to create magical memories for all of your guests and all of your customers. And don't forget that we've got the best industry in the world for that. So please make sure that you're taking the top tips. Don't say I've tried everything, because I can guarantee you haven't. When we say that, we're not focusing on where we need to go, and you need to be focusing on where you need to go rather than where you are right now. And where your focus is, your energy flows in that area, and you end up getting stuck and not having a clue what to work on that will make the dial change quick. And that's what I do when I come into businesses with the helicopter view. So I hope that's helped and supported you. Please look after yourselves. Happy Friday, everybody, and a happy weekend. And thank you for joining me. And if you know anybody who needs this help and support, please pass it on. And sharing is caring. Thank you. Bye-bye.